This here is called Prince Harry, Meghan Markle Need New Act to Avoid Financial Collapse from January 11th from Geo News. Haven't read it yet. I read these things as reactions, but I get it. The same old stuff isn't going to work. But first, before I start, quick shout out to Bobby Cat who left me $10 in the comment super chat. Really appreciate it. And Bobby's got Wendy there from South Park, which is also nice too. Okay, let's see what we got. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are apparently facing a financial problem, per a royal expert who says the couple have nothing more to offer the public except trash the royal family. Yeah, I was expecting something like that. I don't want to hear it so much. If they did something really bad, I'll get another source to hear it from. I don't need them anymore to tell me. Royal expert and author Tom Bauer says the Sussexes need a new act to avoid a huge financial problem. Bauer, the author of Revenge, Meghan Harry, and The War Between the Windsors, told Talk TV, I think when you're mocked so publicly as they've been, their value begins to nosedive pretty quickly. And I don't think they're finding any more sources of income. I mean, there's always going to be something they can do. There's always going to be some mid-level talk shows and whatever who are willing to have them as a guest just to get eyes on their own show or whatever. But that can't really rocket you up. I mean, the ones who are already big that you want to appear on, like Oprah and things like that, should move on with more relevant and popular guests. Well, Oprah a bad example because that was probably a favor, but you get my drift. The bigger ones shouldn't want them if they're so unpopular. Bauer predicted that the Sussexes don't have long when it comes to financial stability. With the stream of money they're spending on security, mortgages, on just plain living, I think they can see the end of the road within 5 years at best. Yeah, I mean, I read Meghan's worth $60 million, but map that onto like 30 years from now or 25 years from now, paying for all that security, their lifestyle, if they're not making that money back, if her, value isn't staying where it is or going up, it might run out. I tend to think they'll always have something to fall back on, but it won't be the same, and doubtfully it'll be going up. He continued, all they can offer the public is to trash the British royal family, and the real problem now is they're going to have to find a new act, and they just can't find one. They've got nothing to deliver other than themselves, and they're not particularly interesting anymore. What they gotta do is hire people behind the scenes to make up stuff for them, like ghostwriters and things. Cause Meghan and Harry themselves seem like just average Joes. They don't seem creative, innovative, anything like that. They're just like regular people who need to do something, but they've got a name in the media because of the connection with the royals. But in terms of honest employment, I think they do, both of them, have a huge problem. Their endorsements are really not worth anything anymore, and that's why people are rightly saying they're facing a financial problem, he concluded. Right, so if they push your product, I guess they'll sell some, but it might not be worth what they're asking as a fee. For example, if you're like a energy drink company and they come to you and say, hey, we'll promote it, we want $2 million, they might be thinking, you know what? They might not make us back $2 million. If they said like 100 grand will do it, I'm sure most companies would. Very low risk, and they'll probably make at least that much back. But probably they want more than they're worth. That's my silly little non-expert guess. And that's where this one ends. But of course, Geo News always has something else writing about Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry's stature has fallen sensationally in the US, which is kind of connected to the first one. Obviously, if your status falls, you're worth less and you'll have money problems, especially when you need all that upkeep money for your lifestyle. This is the whole article here. Not going to read it word for word, but the gist of it is similar to what we were talking about. It's from this royal commentator, Daniela Elser. So it seems like a lot of these experts and commentators are agreeing that their value is going down. Could they be wrong? Maybe, but it feels to me they're probably onto something. They're not making wild predictions, nothing extreme. They're just saying, look, Meghan and Harry going down. I'm not sure where the media still follows them, and that's why I'm following them, because I follow the media. As long as the media is printing, I'll cover it. If it's new, it's an article, I'll be reading it, but I can still wonder what they're doing. Anyway, thanks again, Bobby Cat. Really appreciate it. That's the news for now. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing pop culture, entertainment. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.